Hello to you and you and you. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot, Sagittarius. This is a random specific for Sagittarius. Is having a hard time keeping focused at work or paying attention at work, or they're feeling blocked in their ability to produce like they normally do. Maybe they're a content creator or just a boss in general. But it's not it's not a bad thing that you're distracted, but it's asking you to be just a little bit more disciplined. Meaning, even though you don't want to get up, go to work this week, if it's a situation where um, you're done with that job and that's why you're distracted, it's a slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to burn any bridges or get up and say F it and quit. Okay, so that's for the people that are thinking about leaving their job. That will happen in due time. It's almost like the nail in the coffin hasn't really been pounded in yet, and that's something to do with like a final decision to leave that job. For others of you, you're distracted because you have a crush on someone or you have fallen in love and you can't think about anything but them. And I'm going to talk about the people who this is for a minute. Okay, so your person that you can't stop thinking about, you haven't stopped thinking about them because you haven't really been able to properly approach them yet, have you? It's not that you don't have the courage to do it. It's almost like this person has walls up around them, boundaries up around them, like huge castle wall kind of boundaries up around them. And not for everybody, but for some of you, they do like you and they are interested in you and they have fallen for you head over heels. However, they don't really trust anyone at all. And so they put off that don't talk to me, don't come near me, that sort of a austere ice queen or king sort of vibe, or they're just so focused on what they're doing that it seems like they don't see you or they're not paying attention. But they do see you and they are paying attention. And they do feel as strongly for you as you do them. And so, even though it seems like it might be disastrous for you to even approach them, it's saying that if it was anybody else in the world, it wouldn't work. But it's you. You're not everybody else in the whole world. And however you are exactly is what they need and what they'll feel comfortable with. And maybe the only person in the world that can, I don't want to say drag them out of a rain cloud mentality or anything because you're not Captain Save-A-Ho, but it's almost like they don't know how to have fun. And you know how to have fun. You know how to inspire people to laugh, to go on adventures, to get out of their comfort zone because you make people feel safe. So that's why, even though it seems like all evidence points to them not being responsive to you, the fact of the matter is you're right for them and they're right for you. And it's just not going to happen right away. It's like you have to introduce the idea to them by way of a physical attraction. So it's not going to be like they are ready to marry you and name your children and all of that right off the bat, whereas you might feel that way. Or this could be vice versa. But what I think is going to happen is an incredibly strong physical attraction at first. A lot of chemistry. An undeniable chemistry. So if this doesn't resonate, this probably isn't for you. This is somebody who You feel like you're zapped with lightning when you're near them. And they feel the same way too, but it's almost like they have not allowed themselves to go there or to feel this way for a long time. They've been hurt. I think you probably knew that, but maybe you didn't know the extent of whatever the past situation is. But that doesn't matter. Because whoever broke their heart in the past, you're about to make them forget their name. You're going to make them forget their name completely. So, having said that, it's also warning you against like going full on gang. Sagittarius, bull in a china shop, we're making this happen. Locomotive on the tracks, full steam ahead. So you're not going to do that. It's slowing it down. It's being reserved with your energy first. It's being in a meditative state and really being in a Nine of Pentacles energy, which is all about you, you alone, building your own abundance, and having everything you need to be happy with yourself. Putting yourself first in a way that it's like once you give up on trying to find the perfect person and you realize you're the perfect person for yourself and you're really in your true power that way, that's when they're really going to see your light shine. So you needed to kind of be on a higher vibrational level than maybe you were when you first noticed them or when they first caught your eye. So if you would have taken a leap of faith at the wrong time, it might not have worked out, but the right time is going to be when you have really slowed down, stopped pursuing, and just stood in your power. Go on adventures. People always want to follow along. It will be like that. Not you pursuing them, but you making plans for yourself to do the things that make you excited. And they're going to want to join in. Okay, so that's for the romantic situation. The bottom line here is awesome. It's the devil in the tower, meaning whatever pretenses or mask y'all were wearing in this situation is about to fall away. So if there were a tough guy image being portrayed here, that's going to fall away. For some of you, this is just really being honest about who you are and who you love. So it could be being honest to your family about being in love with someone from a different race, same sex, higher echelon as far as a tax bracket maybe, or societal position. So it seems like there's been someone else's dream for you that you've kind of been holding up, or societal's view of who you are, or plans for you as far as being a cog in that wheel, and that's all falling away. Honesty reigns supreme from now on in your life. You're going to be practical. You're going to be honest. You're going to be balanced. And anyone that's not along for that honesty, authenticity ride is falling away. You don't even really have to do anything. That will take care of itself. So this isn't a scary, oh no, the tower, what's going to happen? You already know what's going to happen. Falsehoods fall away. Masks fall away. People's true authenticity is being revealed for better or worse. So for some of you, this new relationship is coming because you have decided to move on from an old relationship that was toxic. It wasn't really for you. Or you loved each other when you needed to love each other, and now it's time to move on. The advice here for you, or it's not even really advice, it's almost like a pat on the back here for you, Sagittarius. It's the Death card and your character archetype here is David, the character from the Bible. David slays Goliath. You slayed a dragon in your life, whether it be addiction, a weakness, um, giving other people control over your decision making process, or even over your dreams and hopes. So you have the Death card, the Tower here, and the Devil. These are all incredible cards to see. This means that you've been courageous. This means that you're going to continue to be courageous as you close the page of that book in your life where you didn't rise to your truest heights, where you didn't love as much as you could have in a more authentic way. You're going to be able to be in a relationship that is the yin to your yang. It's really going to be ride or die. Okay? The authenticity thing may come at the expense of a job or of a partnership that it's just not working because you're not all on the same page anymore. Or it's a situation maybe I'm kind of seeing for some of you where, and this may be the relationship that you're leaving as well, that you're doing all the work and everyone else is taking advantage of your kindness, and it's time to move on from that job, or it's time to say goodbye to that partnership. If you're in a contract, this is not for everybody, but if you're in a contract and you're feeling stuck, just know you're not stuck. There's loopholes for everything, including for you in this situation. Okay, so you're not stuck. Know that you'll find a way out. What you have right about this situation, and I'm talking about this love relationship, okay? Or for you all that it's just you finding yourself as a soulmate, same thing applies. You're right. This will make you happy. This will bring you long-term joy. The kind of moments in your life that last forever. Beautiful moments of joy that you can look back on in the afterlife and in the next life. So yes, this is a beautiful twin flame soulmate connection. You're right. This is the one. And they will love you like you love them. And you will have babies, and you will make beautiful music together, if it's not actual children. The sum is greater than the parts here. So yes, you're right to be excited. You're right to indulge those beautiful feelings that seem to make everything sparkle. But remember first, you're not pursuing that. You're not pursuing that. You are pursuing your own independence, your own joy. You're working on yourself. You're setting up your future right now. Everything you do is for your own enjoyment, your own investment. And by the time they're ready to join in, everything will be perfect. You will be balanced. You will be in a place of being able to be patient with them. But you'll know there won't be any confusion. All the confusion is falling away as the false friends move away or the old relationship seems to end itself. Let it go. Let it fall. Say goodbye to those you need to say goodbye to. This beautiful relationship is about to happen. But be patient. Don't focus on the other person. Focus on yourself. Plan your own adventures. Plan your own vacations. You never know, they might just say, "That looks fun. Can I come?" And know that there is going to be a very literal, physical, sexual attraction. And that might be where they want to, jump on your train there. That might be the locomotive that they're ready to buy a ticket to at first. But after a while, they are going to realize how you are the yang to their yin. You are their ride or die. And There isn't a commitment that they won't make for you. There isn't anything that they won't do for you in the way that you're about ready to do that for them. So this is beautiful. You're right. You have beautiful happiness waiting for you. But don't get discouraged if it's not right away, or if they do seem a little sharp or austere. Take your time. Slow it down. Be in nature. Reward yourself. Reward yourself for all your hard work. You've worked very hard. You deserve joy and rest and peace. But know that some of the people in your life aren't going to be on board. So don't ask for anybody else's advice, and don't let them give it to you. You don't need anybody else's opinion. You know more about your life than anyone else does. You see more clearly about this situation than anyone else does. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Don't let anyone else who's not as courageous as you give you advice. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. I'm going to let it go there. You've slayed Goliath. Keep being real. Keep being authentic. Keep speaking your truth and doing your thing. Plan a beautiful vacation or a getaway for yourself this week. That's your homework assignment. And if it can't happen, use your imagination and put it on the bucket list. All right, you guys. I love you. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Thanks for being with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.